We've been watching this, we're going to continue to monitor that, but we want to bring in now the mayor of Naples, Florida, Bill Barnett. We're seeing the impact right now as the eye wall is moving through Naples. Mayor, what are the conditions there right now?
Horrific would be a good way to describe it. I mean, it really and truly is a scary thing to be in the middle of. We are safe, and that's a good thing, but watching what's going on outside it's very, very hard to describe because the wind is going every which direction, and it is just, I mean, howling. And the sheets of rain on top of that, just you just don't believe how powerful one of these can be unless you're you're right in it. And I really don't want to be right in it at this time, but we'll deal with it.
And Mayor, this storm is historic for so many reasons, including the largest evacuation to ever take place in the history of the state of Florida. I assume that you are from Florida. Have you ever seen anything like this? I know you were describing just the wind just going in all of the directions.
I have never seen anything quite like this. I was here. I was the mayor during Wilma and Charlie. Charlie didn't get us. We were fortunate. But no, just not even a comparison. It is that much scarier. How's that?
That says a lot because folks remember Wilma, they remember Charlie, and that's sort of a marker in the state of Florida when people talk about it, as well as with Andrew. Mayor Barnett, when you talk about what you're experiencing right now, what's your biggest concern for Naples at this moment?
Well, this is passing through relatively quickly, and it's heading to our northern neighbors up the road, Bonita Springs, Estero, Fort Myers, and all the way across. But now they're talking about, the storm surge, and I saw earlier this afternoon people were texting me pictures of our Naples Bay and some of the inland waterways that were bone dry, and that's when you start thinking about it, you're saying, that's interesting, and then you realize that wind is going to swing around to the west, and it is going to push it all back in, and the question is how much and how high.
What really moved me the most, Mayor, just in the past couple of hours is seeing your pier in Naples. I love going down to that pier. It's just beautiful down there. What's the sense on the ground? What are you hearing from other people?
Well, I'm not hearing anything about the pier within itself because nobody can get anywhere near it.
Of course, but I mean in general, the folks on the ground in Naples. Are you hearing from other residents of what they're experiencing?
No, I've gotten a lot of emails. I think that and there's no power. I don't think anybody in Naples has any power, but I've been getting a lot of emails, and none of them have said. I've had a couple of emails from different neighborhoods from people there, and they said, "Look, we have no power, a lot of water, but nobody has said their roofs are blown off or anything like that to me." So hopefully we'll be able to sustain this for another couple of hours, and it'll start slowing down a little bit. But I think that's good.
And Mayor, we have been looking at the pictures coming out of Naples right now from our vantage point. Also getting reports that there are more than 131 mile per hour winds there, which is extremely dangerous in any situation, any condition. Let's talk about your family. Were you able to get your family to safety? We know you have to stick around, but were you able to evacuate them?
Well, my family, we're my wife is with me, and our rescue bulldog and our two cats are with us, and we're at a hotel right up the road from where we live, and it's half of our Naples fire department and our police department are here because they're locked down. So and there's a lot of families here, a lot of pets. So it's I don't say it's a family event, so to speak.
All right, we just wanted to check on you.
We're good. And thank you for asking.
Yeah, just wanted to check on you because we know you have the responsibility of looking out for thousands of people in your city, in your area as well. And sometimes we often forget about those who are leaders and city officials who have to also be protected and protect their own families. So just glad to know that you and your pets and your family are doing well.
Thank you for mentioning that, because it is, I think we all feel the same way. I mean, you folks do such a great job in covering this, and I don't know what I would have done without the media. seriously, because I have no way of getting any messages out without the help from you. So I appreciate you giving me the opportunity.
We will certainly be there. Before you go, Mayor, I did have a question. There has been so much concern about infrastructure of buildings, particularly around Florida. You know, as a mayor experiencing this, is there anything that you feel your city could do differently in preparation for whatever the next one may be in years to come?
Well, I think that might be determined after, during the aftermath and when we sit down. But I will tell you, I have been so proud of the city staff and the employees that work for us, the fire guys, the police guys, the emergency, the paramedics, the first responders, and all the planning that went into the pre-preparation. So I'm sure that there's always something that can be improved. There's always something you could do different. But when it comes to storm surge, I just don't know. Buildings that have come down and been rebuilt have been rebuilt to very strong standards. Each time there's a hurricane that comes through, the codes get stricter and stricter, which is great for a weather event. So, yes, the answer to your question is yes. We'll find room for improvement for next time, but I was very pleased with our pre-preparation.
All right, Mayor Bill Barnett of Naples. Mayor, thank you so much. Thank you kindly.
Thank you so much, and speak to you soon. Bye-bye.